All right, hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I just had somebody join us, so I'm just going to go ahead and just jump in. Who's with me? Who's that? I can't see. I'm guessing who that is. Hello, how are you? Oh, she's on. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Let's see. Try over on the left side. Can you see it?
Can you hear me now?
Hey, Trina. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in. This was really impromptu. So I just wanted to talk about K groups tonight because we are a little bit more than halfway through the next set. And I still have a lot of people just not really sure what the K groups is all about. So when we sign into our 31 today, let's see. Been sewing with my daughter, so my brain is fried. All right, so if you go up here to Scoop, this is the new landing page for K groups. Just click on that. All right, so I've pulled that up, and while we're talking about this, here we are at the toward the end of another month, and I'm excited about this, just finishing up this month strong. So just wanted to remind you that for those of you who are trying to get in at least $200 or more to be a part of the drawing, we are doing two names, and I snatched up two of these beauties from the Ronald McDonald House Crab Fest that we had last week. And so I was excited. They had given them to me as a gift. And I decided I am giving those away. So they're awesome bags. And even though it's a type of bag that we don't actually sell anymore, I think it could be a great conversation piece to set out at your parties or at booths or just carrying around town and showing people how 31 Gives is giving back. So if you're not sure about 31 Gives, it's in that same place under Scoop. Just check it out and see how 31 is touching our communities. But let's get on to K groups because this is why we are here. So if you want to go back over this information yourself, it's really easy just to go into your 31 today and go to Scoop. But so they finally added that half K group, and half K group is going to start getting the pins. So I'm excited about that. And then it's a total personal volume over the 3 months of earning period. So if you look here in this section right here, and I'm going to actually see if this will let me zoom in just so you can see it a little better. All right, is that a little better, Trina?
Yeah.
Okay, so for those, because I'll probably put this into a YouTube video so people can see it. So when they first rolled out K groups, it kind of was like confusing. So I was like, wait, it starts when and ends when, and how does this work? But it is pretty straightforward and not as confusing as it was first being explained. Basically, they're taking your personal volume over a 3-month period and averaging it out. So if you are in the half K group and you have $1,500 in sales over a 3-month period, it doesn't matter if you did $1,500 in 1 month and nothing in the other 2. It is just an average. So they will take that 3, roll it in, figure out what was the average per month, and if it was at least $500 a month in personal volume averaged out, so a $1,500 total, then you're going to make that half K group. And that's just how it works all the way up. So over the 3-month period, if your total personal volume is $3,000, then you're hitting the 1K group because you've averaged $1,000 per month, and then so forth with the $6,000 and the $12,000. And so if you look under the schedule here, in the fall, to be active in that, the K groups that we're in right now, you had to average the June, July, and August in sales. So if you're new to us and you were still in your start swell and you don't even know which group you're in, I'm going to show you guys really quickly how to look at that. So if you go up to your virtual office and go into your reports, even if you have nobody on your team, you can still run this report. So you go to downline, okay? And I'm going to break mine up into team. Let's go into team here so I can just look at mine, okay? So if I look at my team, if you notice along the top here, it says email, tools, entry date. You can actually hit personal volume. Actually, let me go back to reports real quick. I forgot to do this. Okay, so we're actually, let's look at what month we're looking at. Let me go back a little bit. Backtrack, rewind. Okay, so let's look at October, November, and December, which is what we're trying to earn. So we started in October, so your personal volume for October. We're here in, we're in October, and then we're working October, November, December. So let's see. Let me make this clear as mud. All right, so we are in the earning period of September, October, and November. So we're halfway through the next earning period. So let me go back to our team, and we are going to pull up September and October just to see where you're at. So let me go to September, and I'm going to hit my shift button and highlight September and October. Then I'm going to click on this, run this report, so click here. So I'm going to click it there. And now everything, all of the numbers that are here should reflect September and October. Let me make sure if I got that right. Yeah, September and October. So I've got September highlighted and October highlighted. So now when I go to my team, I'm going to hit personal volume. I'm going to hit it twice to bring up the top. So let's start with this first one here. We've got Susie Pierce, who's rocking it out. And so right now for her September and where she's at in October right now, she's already at $3,409 for sales. So if we go back over here, that means Susie has already gotten herself into the 1K group. So if she has a goal of hitting the 2K group, then she can say, okay, I'm already at $3,400 sales for September and October. What do I need to do by the end of November if I'm going to make that 2K group? Does that make sense, Trina?
Yeah.
Okay, so just kind of, it's like you can look at your averages here and you can decide, okay, I want to average out, I'm not trying to put everybody's information out there. I want to average the 2K group. So I needed to have an average of $2,000 per month for 3 months. So if let's say you had a really strong September and you did $3,000, and then you had a not so strong October and you do $2,000. So that's $5,000 total so far. Then all you need for the next month is $1,000 and you've hit the 2K group. And so that's what's great about it is you can have a strong month and a not so strong month. They don't penalize you for not doing exactly, $1,000 in that month. They will average the 3 months together. So what I would love for you to do is anybody watching this video is go into your back office. If you are thinking about, okay, I'd really like to make a K group. Maybe you just joined this month. It doesn't matter. You can start anywhere. Go and start with September, because if you notice here, the earning period that we're in right now is September through November 30th. So you're going to be highlighting September and October, and then when you get to November, you'll highlight November. And then those 3 months need to have a personal volume average. So if you have a total of $3,000, then you're hitting the 1K. Because remember, it's all up here. And you can see all of this information here. I have been in the 4K since the spring. I was in the 2K for a couple of years and kind of accidentally hit the 4K one time, and then I didn't want to leave. So I've been busting my behind to stay in it. It's not easy, but I definitely needed the extra income for school bills. So it's, everybody's got a different goal. If half the team reached this right here, I'd be tickled pink, because that means you're averaging $500 in sales a month, and you are averaging at least $125 in commissions a month. That right there is an awesome goal to set yourself. And then just kind of going from there. So here's the next thing that's happening. Here is what you can earn from the K group, okay? So by earning a spot in the K groups, you have that self-pride and that confidence in knowing that you are basically a rock star in the company because you're in this top percentage of the company by being in one of the K groups, okay? So if you go to what you earn, there is a video for you to watch, and I hope that you will watch it because it just shows you how right now in these winter K groups and people who are earning it, they're having a chance to earn free products. So that's what we are working for right now is the September, October, and November sales so that you can get into the next set of K groups. And that's where they're going to be giving away spring products. And so that's important to know. Come back to what you earn from K groups and watch this video when you get a chance. Also the pens. So I love my pens. I've got them all hanging in my office. It was just something for me to look at. And let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pens so far. So I've been in 9 of these groups. And it's a source of pride for me because it's something I know that I've earned. And then the exclusive K charm, which is new. So if you're already a member of the fall K groups and you promote up to the next level during this earning period that we're in, if you promote up, so if you go from a half K to a 1 or a 1 to a 2 or 2 to a 4, you're going to earn this beautiful charm, and it says reward her for all she's done, Proverbs 31. It's going to be gorgeous. Now, if someone just kind of stays at that level, you're still getting the benefits of being a part of a K group. But this is an extra incentive. This is new. They've not done this one before for people to challenge themselves to move up to the next group. So if you're like I said, if you're already in the fall K group and you're in the half K and you move up to a 1 and so forth, you're going to get this special charm. If you don't move up and you stay where you're at, I'm still proud of you and you're still going to earn, those spring products. So you've got the product testing that's going to be going on. That's 1K and up. And you're like, well, why don't they include half K in there? Because product testing is supposed to be just a small amount of people. They don't want too many people doing it. They really need to centralize in different areas, around America to who they're bringing these products to. And so because the half K group is the largest group, it would bring too many people in the testing. So if you're like, hey, I want to try these promising picks and these different sorts of product testings, I'm going to be in a 1K group, then that can be a great goal. I've enjoyed the promising picks that we've been doing this fall. And so, I'm glad that I got to do that. Then check out the income status and just how that changes. Like I said, if you're in a half K, you're bringing in anywhere from $125 to $249 extra a month. If you're in the 1K, you're $250 above. If you're 2K, you're $500 above. If you're 4K, you're $1,000 above. And that's totally true. So you have to look at your why. What are you doing this for? What kind of money do you need? And so getting to that half K group, even if the money that you're trying to save is, for vacation or new tires on your home, on your car, on your home too. You just need to decide where you want to be. So that's what you can get from it. And then the other section, let's go down here, is what you receive from a K group. And I really love my Facebook group. So I'm in there in the 4K. And it's everything from national executive directors to brand new consultants. And that's what's great, is it's just a nice hodgepodge of women. And we're all bringing something to the table. And so that's how it is in each group. You've got every type of title, every type of woman, every vantage point that they're bringing into these groups. And what I've found is it's very celebratory. They're very encouraging. They're always giving great ideas for the things that they're doing at their business. If they need help with their business, like they're saying, hey, my sales are great this month, but I've not recruited anyone. People are jumping in and helping. So the K group, the Facebook group, is awesome. It's something that just you and your sisters who are at that level get to be a part of. And then the fun, exciting, exclusive offers. So there's special events where you get to chat with Cindy, so she'll get on there live, participating in special surveys, activities, and events just for you. And so, and there's also a consistent home office recognition on there, which is nice because me as a leader, sometimes I kind of drop the ball on that. So it's nice to know that in those K groups, home office is recognizing us, and just last week I was looking at my K group and there was Shelby from our team getting recognized for being top sponsor for the entire state of Florida. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. So, I mean, those sort of things are pretty special. And so I was going to see, let's get to these pictures here. I had saved these pictures. Dun, dun, dun. Where's my Ks? Okay, there's my K groups. Okay, so for that half K group, you're in the earning period now, is September through November. So you've still got plenty of time to get into this half K group. You could easily do it between now and the end of November. No brainer at all. Even if you've got 0 for October and 0 for September, you could easily pull out 3 or 4 parties in November and hit the half K group. So if you look here, as a half K group earner, you're going to get a pack of catalogs, your special pen, and a product from the new spring line. Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, so let's find the 1K group. The 1K group, look at that. Look how it jumps so much just by having that goal of $1,000 a month. So if you're like, man, I totally missed September. October's not over. You can finish October strong and then hit November hard. So earning period September through November, you can get 3 products, a pen, a pack of catalogs, and then it says business supplies. This is exciting and new. Look what it jumps to for your 2K group. All of these products, a new JK product, pack of catalogs, and business supplies. So that's pretty exciting. And then, of course, over here at the 4K group, which don't say you can't do this, because I looked at this group over and over and over and I said, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. And then I had one blowout month and it averaged the other 2 months together and threw me into the 4K group. And I was just like stunned. And so don't ever say, if you're in the half K group, oh, I could never make the 1,000, because you can. Or if you're in the 1,000 and you say, I never make the 2, because you can. And just so forth. So this is what 4K earners can get. All of this stuff, lots of stuff available for us to get. So that is our 4K, that is our K groups in a nutshell. And what I would love to see for those of you watching this video later is just go into that downline activity, run that report for September, October, see where you're at, see what your goal is for November, and that'll kind of give you a head start. Okay, what do I want to do in November? Which group do I want to be in? Because remember, this is the group that we're working toward so you can get those products. Anyways, Trina, any questions? Because that was like a whirlwind of information.
No.
Okay. I think it's pretty easy. If somebody needs help getting in there and running a report for yourself to see where you're at, or even some of your team members, if you want to encourage them to reach a goal, you can go in there and hit team, hit the 2 months we've already done and hit run, and then just see where everybody's at. So hopefully that'll help.